What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the What a Juice channel, and welcome finally to the little teaser series that I mentioned in my welcome back video. This is going to be the limited time series that we are going to be doing in the month of August until the September update comes out with the scouting that they bring next month. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a franchise with my favorite team, the New England Patriots. It's not really much of a rebuild. I guess you can consider it a rebuild, but we're going to be going through seeing how many Super Bowls we can win with the New England Patriots in the month of August. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. I got my Patriots Rob Gronkowski t-shirt on, jersey t-shirt, I guess is technically what it is. So I'm ready to go. I am hyped, and I hope you guys are too, because this series is not going to last very long, and we got to find out how many Super Bowls we can win. So smash that like button. Let's get into it. Here we are in week number 1 of the regular season against the Miami Dolphins. We have to set our season goal. I also have to manage the staff because I have 11 staff points. Now, I am Bill Belichick, if you see that up in the top right. But as you can tell, it doesn't look like Bill Belichick because for some reason EA removed the old man player model or coach model from the game, at least in the body types that I was looking for. So I had to go with like a younger version of Bill Belichick. So this is like going back in the past to like 1985 or something. This is that Bill Belichick. But we are going to work on Bill Belichick because he's a new coach, so he doesn't have any talent tree modifications or anything. So we are going to spend some money on probably offensive linemen, I would say. Oh, no, we can't because that's 11. Okay, so we are going to have to go to our offensive coordinator maybe. And, oh, our offensive coordinator on the block is really upgraded. I like that. He's got a lot of stuff going already. He needs 1 more point for the true grinders. The weight room is also a possibility. That might be a big one. The weight room for 30 is going to be huge. What about the defense coordinator? All right, he needs to work on his trench play, but he's got practice makes perfect pretty much done. And then player personnel, we probably want to do this because actually we can't because we only have 11, so we can't do that. I was going to say we probably want to do player personnel, especially with the 5% trade discounts on players older than 30, because I might be making some trades, and having a discount on players over 30 might be pretty good. But maybe we just save our 11 points, our 11 franchise staff points, until we get some more, because I'm not seeing anything that I really want to upgrade now and waste it. So I think we're going to save them. But if you guys are not familiar with the Patriots roster, I will go over that after we set the season goal. What do we want to do here? We want to be kind of conservative, but we don't want to be like super aggressive. We missed out on the playoffs last year in real life. So maybe just make the playoffs. I think this team is good enough to make the playoffs. So let's commit to making the playoffs. I think we can do that. I don't think we're a Super Bowl team this year, but I think we could possibly make the playoffs. So now we can take a look at the roster. We have Cam Newton and Mac Jones. I'm probably going to start Cam Newton for at least the first season. See how things go. Let Mac Jones grow behind him. And then maybe in year number 2, we move Mac Jones to the starter. Maybe we release Cam Newton or we trade Cam or do something. Maybe he just becomes a backup. I don't know. He's not making a ton of money, so it's not going to like kill us if he has to be on our team. Running back, we got Sonny Michel, James White, and Damian Harris. The three staple running backs for us. Fullback is Jacob Johnson. Wide receiver, our new additions, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, and our tight ends that we will get to. But we've also got Jacoby Myers, who is one of my favorite players on the Patriots. N'Keal Harry, who has had a lot of rumors about wanting to be traded and possibly being thrown in a package. So maybe we trade N'Keal Harry. I don't know. I think I'll keep him for this first season, see how he plays. He's only 23, so maybe he can grow a little bit. I don't know. Now we get to the tight ends that we added, Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. I'm super excited that we added these guys in the free agency because the Patriots love the 2 tight end system. That is like basically what the 2010s was built on, was the 2 tight end system with Gronkowski and Hernandez. So Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith here is going to be huge for us, huge W. We also got Devin Asiai and we have Joe Cardona, who is only 27 overall, but that's because he is basically just like he's just a roster guy. I love Joe Cardona, so I'm gonna keep him on the team. He's basically like a long snapper in real life, but he doesn't have good long snapping stats in the game, so I'm just gonna keep him on the roster anyway. Offensive line's not looking like too bad. Isaiah Wynn is here. Michael Onwenu is here, who is good. He's young too. This offensive line's really young. Isaiah Wynn's 25, 23, 29 for David Andrews, 28 for Shaq Mason, 28 for Trent Brown. So it's not like super young, but it's still not like old. Defensive line is okay with Dietrich Wise and Chase Winovich. Then we got Lawrence Guy, David Goodshow, and Christian Barmore from Alabama, the rookie that I'm really excited about. I think he's got hidden, doesn't he? He's got hidden, right? Yeah, he's got hidden, so it could be Superstar, it could be Superstar X Factor. I think it's going to be Superstar. Linebacker, another new addition, Matthew Judon. Then Dante Hightower, technically a new addition because he skipped out on last season. We got Raekwon McMillan, so RIP to him because he's not dead, but he did tear his other ACL and is out for the season, so that sucks for him. I really like Raekwon McMillan. Juwan Bentley is here. Kyle Van Noy is back again for like his third stint with the Patriots. Josh Uche, who I really like, is here. Corner Stephon Gilmore still on the team, even though a lot of people are saying he's going to get traded. He's still here. J.C. Jackson, also I love J.C. Jackson. Jonathan Jones, Jalen Mills, another new addition. Joejuan Williams and Miles Bryant is also here. That's our cornerback room. Devin McCourty and Adrian Colbert, and then Adrian Phillips and Kyle Duggar, along with Nick Folk and Jake Bailey. Those are our teams. That's the. I'll show you guys the practice squad real quick. I didn't mean to exit out of that before I showed you guys the practice squad. This is what our practice squad is looking like for this first season. We got Ramondre Stevenson, our running back draft pick that we took out of Oklahoma. J.J. Taylor, Byron Cowart, Therese Hall, Dalton Keene, Michael Jackson Sr., Joshua Bledsoe, Ronnie Perkins, John Ursua, I don't know how to say his name, Trey Nixon, Cameron McGrone, and Tristan Jackson are the guys on the practice squad that we will have this season. So, taking a look at this roster, I don't know if I want to make any moves before we play this first game. I do want to check free agency real quick, because I started in the preseason, so all of those guys that were in free agency, like Mitchell Schwartz and stuff, they all got picked up. So there's actually a lot of older guys that are pretty decent in free agency here. No quarterbacks that I would be willing to take on. Running backs though, like Frank Gore. I've always wanted Frank Gore to be a Patriot, so that'd be pretty cool. He might as well become a Patriot because he's played for the 3 other teams in the AFC East, so he might as well just come to the Patriots. Adrian Peterson, I've always wanted to be a Patriot, and I thought there were some rumors that Adrian Peterson was going to come to the Patriots before going to the football team, so it is what it is. We got Wayne Gallman here, who must have got cut because I think he was on the, what was the team was he on, Cardinals or something? I forget what team he was on. We got Larry Fitzgerald, who would be pretty cool. We could bring Danny Amendola back. We could bring Josh Gordon back. Actually, Josh Gordon one might not be that bad of a move to give us another option at receiver. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we think about it. Tight end, there's not really anybody here that I would bring in. Lineman, there's nobody here that I would bring in. Defensive tackles. It's sad seeing all these guys like Geno Atkins in free agency and Cameron Wake and all these guys that I grew up on are all old now. John Simon's in free agency? I didn't realize that. He used to be a Patriot. Just last year he was a Patriot. Josh Norman, guys like, see, like, it's so bad. Like Earl Thomas, Malcolm Jenkins, like these are the guys that I grew up with that are all in free agency now. It sucks. It just means that I'm getting old. I don't like that. So there's not really anybody in free agency that's gonna like impact our team heavily, but there could be somebody trade-wise that we could move on or move to. Let's take a look. Maybe we try and get Justin Fields. How hard is it to get Justin Fields? I'm just kidding. We don't need Justin Fields. We have Mac Jones. But we do need another. I would like to get another wide receiver. I know we don't really need another wide receiver, but I would like to have one that's like a big time guy, if you know what I mean. Not necessarily a big name, but a higher overall than what we have. And I don't know if there's anybody here that fits that bill. I mean, we could go for Devontae Smith. He's not really a big name or a high overall, but he could develop into something. We've also got Kenny Golladay. He's pretty cheap. How hard is it to get Kenny Golladay? That might be a big W, like a low-key big W. We'd probably have to give back a wide receiver for them. I would probably be willing to give them back Kendrick Bourne in return. Is this gonna go through straight up? This wouldn't go through straight up, would it? Okay. I didn't think that was gonna go through straight up, but I got a little worried there that it would. Would they want one of these guys like Yadni Kajust? Do they want him? No, they don't. Do they want the other left tackle that we have, Justin Heron? Or Heron, however you want to say it. No, they don't want him. What about right tackle? Or left tackle. I think we only have... Who do we have here? Wait, why does it say left tackle, left tackle? What the heck? Do we not have a right tackle position? What happened? Where'd our right tackle spot go? Where's Jarrett Brown? We have left tackle, left tackle. This game is so bad, bro. Right outside linebacker they need, so we have Calvin Hoy and Josh Uche. I don't really want to give up anybody like that, especially since we don't have a lot of depth there. What about if I throw you Joanne Williams? Do you want that? No, okay, they don't like that. I might have to go with a draft pick. First round, second round. We have a lot of 7th round picks. What if I throw you a 2nd round pick from next year? Is that good enough to get Kenny Golladay on the team? That almost is good enough to get Kenny Golladay on the team. Okay, so if I throw you a 4th round pick from this year, get Kenny Golladay? Ooh, it might take a 3rd round pick. I may jump to next year and give you a 3rd round pick next year. Trade accepted. So Kendrick Bourne, a 2nd round pick and a 3rd round pick for Kenny Golladay. This isn't going to be like super realistic, but we just added a huge, big piece at wide receiver. That's a W. That's a big old fat W right there. Going to wide receiver, adding Kenny Golladay as our number 1. Now we have a main target, an actual true number 1. Then we got Nelson Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, who can all fill in there, N'Keal Harry. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's huge for Cam Newton and for Mac Jones' development. So, big W. I don't know if I want to trade for anybody else right now. I think we'll just go with the season and see how it goes. Weekly strategy for the Dolphins game. We are going to defend the short pass. No, I feel like we need to defend the medium pass because they've got a lot of weapons there. So we're going to defend the medium pass on him, on Tua, and we're going to not throw it deep, but we are going to throw it medium. Let's go medium on both. I like that. And I like these 3 guys as our focus players. I like that. Let's not free pack. That's not what I wanted to do at all. No, back. I don't want to do free practice. Nope. I want to do free training or start training so we can simulate those guys. And let's see how good we do. What kind of development these guys got. I think we can start simulating now. We got a couple upgrades, it looks like. Is it Jakob Johnson or Jacob Johnson? I never really know. Damian Harris is a power back, so we will give him the power back upgrades. Perfect. And then I don't really care about these other guys, so we will skip them. All right, it is time to start simulating. I will see you guys halfway through the season and see how we're doing. All right, we are here, week number 9 of the first season. We are 6-2 on the year. Absolutely amazing. We have done really well. We lost to the Jets, though, so that's not the best of starts of the season. We did beat them the 2nd time around, so it's okay. But as you can see at the top, we have 102 staff points. I've been accumulating a couple of them so that we could maybe get to do a lot of them here in halfway through the season. So if we want to start here, I feel like we need to start with player personnel. Maybe with contracts. I don't know. I don't know what we want to start with, though. Maybe we should start with, let's get the mentors wanted for 20 staff points. Make sure we have that. Then this is draft day every day. 2% trade discount for CPU draft picks could be big, or 2% trade value increases for user draft picks. Ooh, that might be big too. Wheeling needing 2% trade value increase for user draft picks. Hometown discount is 5% discount on players under 80 overall. That might be pretty big to have. Then we can go likelihood for free safety, strong safety, signing through free agency, offensive lineman, and likelihood of defensive lineman going. Okay, so maybe we do some offensive lineman staff points. Make sure we get that. I don't know if we need to have the draft picks just yet. I do want to get this line gains so that we can focus on that. I feel like the offensive lineman is more important for us, at least. Halfbacks and fullbacks, increase the training. Do I want to spend my last 20 on that? Or do we want to go to player personnel talents? Ooh, yes, player personnel talents cost 10% less. So that's pretty good. There we go. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. And then we can get that down. We can move that down even more. All right, yeah, I like that. Okay, so we have 12 staff points left. We don't need to spend any more right now. We can start accumulating more as the season goes on. But we are 6-2 on the year. If I check out, what do I need to check out? Where do I need to go? How do I check stats? Okay, here's go. I was gonna say, how do I check stats and stuff? If we check out stats on the year, we have Cam Newton, who's thrown 1,400 yards, 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Mac Jones got in a little bit, not a lot. Sony Michel's got a 480 yards rushing. Receiving, Hunter Henry seems to be the favorite target, with Kenny Golladay coming in second. Okay, defensively, who's leading interceptions? We have Van Noy, Gilmore, and Jonathan Jones, who all have 1 interception. So we're not playing like the greatest, but we are definitely not playing bad by any means. We are 6-2 on the year, and I think we're playing pretty well. So I'm gonna, now that we've recapped the halfway point of the season, I don't think I'm gonna make any trades. So I think we can go to the end of year number 1 and see if we made the playoffs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the playoffs. We made the playoffs as the wild card team. I think it was the 3 seed, maybe. Let me check the playoff bracket real quick. We were 11-6 on the year. Yes, we are the 3 seed going up against the 6-seeded Cleveland Browns. We've played really, really well in simulation. Now we've got some team meetings. We've got some little cutscene things to go through. Looks like we got a blizzard, conditions to go through, which isn't the greatest. Cam Newton's giving a little bit of a pep talk and stuff, so that's kind of cool. So it looks like we're going to have a blizzard against the Browns. We've got a first of many press conference. Coach, you're heading to your first playoff game. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. Play cool. We'll play cool. Belichick always plays it cool. He doesn't ever go over the top or anything like that. So we'll play it cool there. We will do the weekly strategy. We played the Browns in the regular season. I think we lost to them. So we are going to do the offense or outside run, throw up medium. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And then we'll start training. Mac Jones up to a 73 overall. So he's growing pretty well. We love to see that. I don't know if this is going to be the end of the first season or not. I don't know if we're going to lose against the Browns, but if we go over here and we check the stats for the entire season, Cam Newton had 3,200 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 14 picks. Mac Jones played a little bit, not a lot, but he played enough. Sony Michel almost got 1,000 yards, 975, 7 touchdowns. Damian Harris also had 7 touchdowns as well. It's nice to see that the quarterbacks are actually running a little bit, because last year the quarterbacks never really ran. Hold on, let me check what did Lamar Jackson do running the football. He had 157 attempts. That's awesome, because past Maddens, they never ran the quarterback at all. So that's good to see that the quarterback actually runs when he's supposed to. That's awesome. Receiving, Kenny Golladay, best receiver. Not anything special. Hunter Henry had 9 touchdowns. Nothing special, 726 yards. I mean, we brought him in to be our number 1, and maybe it's the quarterback. Maybe Cam Newton isn't really the guy. But, I mean, it's acceptable. It's good enough. On defense, we had 122 tackles from Dante Hightower. He is up for a contract, so I don't know if I want to re-sign him or not. I kind of want to just because he's Dante Hightower, and I love Dante Hightower, but he's going to cost a lot of money, and I don't know if we have enough money to bring him back. Sack-wise, we had 14 with Chase Winovich, 7 for Kyle Van Noy, 5.5 for Lawrence Guy and Matthew Judon. Interceptions, 3 for Van Noy, 3 for Gilmore, 1 for Phillips, Jones, McCourty, and Jalen Mills. So J.C. Jackson didn't get a single interception this year, which is bad because I paid him a lot of money this season to bring him back on a contract extension. We've got yearly awards. Christian McCaffrey is probably going to win MVP. Arthur Smith is probably going to win Coach of the Year. Bill Belichick finished in second. Urban Meyer finishes in third. They don't have Urban Meyer's picture in here? That's stupid. Maybe they will later on. In the AFC, Lamar Jackson probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year. Calais Campbell, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Najee Harris beating out Trevor Lawrence. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah probably going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Lamar Jackson, quarterback. Derrick Henry, running back. Wide receiver, Stephon Diggs. Offensive lineman, Ronnie Stanley. Calais Campbell. Linebacker, Von Miller. Richard Sherman on the Chiefs. Best DB. And best kicker, Rodrigo Blankenship. Okay. Interesting awards. We do have 105 staff points that I kind of want to spend. So we're going to have to find some spots to put them in. I don't know what we're going to put them in, but we are going to try. I think we should go to the player personnel one. No, we got to go to the head coach one and focus on this. Let's get the player personnel one back down even more. So that moves the cost down to 16 per, which is awesome. Offensive coordinator talents. Yeah, we get it. All right, let's focus on the defensive coordinator. Let's get him upgraded a little bit more. So boost tackling for linebackers. I feel like we don't need to boost tackling for linebackers because our linebackers, at least Dante Hightower, always gets over 100 plus tackles, but maybe we do just to get everybody else. Let's do that. Let's get everybody else upgraded a little bit. We'll go over here on this side. Boost the block shedding. Definitely want to boost the block shedding for left ends. Then we got boost the pursuit and boost the hit power. Okay. What about over on this side? We've got boost the stamina. Ooh, that's a big one. We got to definitely boost the stamina and boost the tackling. The head coach gets the training. Let's put a little bit into offensive coordinator talents and a little bit into defensive coordinator talents so that they're a little bit cheaper for us. Now they're only 9, which is awesome. So boost stamina for quarterback, running back. Definitely want to do that. Boost release for the wide receivers. That could be pretty big. Oh, we can afford the weight room, but do we want to spend it on it right now? I don't know if we want to do it right now. Maybe we wait a little bit. Let's boost the pursuit. It's only 9. And then let's boost the hit power so we get that up there. And we can boost the strength. We'll boost the tackling. That's 9. I think now we can afford to do one more if we want to, which is the footwork. So we'll do that one. Now we have no staff points. We've upgraded our coordinators trees a lot, which is amazing. So that's going to help us out a lot with the Browns hopefully this week. And I don't know if this is going to be the end of the first season or not. Let's simulate and find out if we move on to the divisional round. We could lose right here, and we lost. Of course. We lose to the Browns 10-7. So that is the end of the first season here in New England. I will go and do... Actually, you know what? We will do the off-season in the next episode, I think, right? Maybe we should do the off-season in the next episode. I know, Cam. You might not be around here this season. I don't know if next season Cam's the guy or if we go to Mac Jones. That might be the move. There are a lot of draft picks that we could potentially get. We got our contract extended for 3 years. Staff moves. See all the staff moves. Cliff Kingsbury got fired. So does that mean I can hire him as... Brian Flores got hired too. That's crazy. Or got fired too. Why do I keep saying that? Brian Flores got fired. Does that mean I can hire them as coordinators? That's one of the questions that I had. That's one of the questions that I had earlier in like breakdowns and stuff. So let me fire McGovern. Is that what I want to do? Do I want to fire McGovern? Yeah, you know what? This is an experiment thing. Let's fire Kevin McGovern. Hire an offensive coordinator. Can I hire? I think I can hire these guys. So can I hire Cliff Kingsbury? Hire Cliff Kingsbury. You have hired offensive coordinator. Oh, so it's just that's how it happens. Okay. Then let's fire Martin Kelly and bring in Brian Flores. Might as well. Let's go to head coaches. Go down to Brian Flores. He's a good defensive guy. And there we go. So we've got Cliff Kingsbury and we've got Brian Flores as our 2 coordinators, which is awesome. So now we need to go and upgrade these guys on their skill trees, which I probably will do off camera just because it's probably going to take a lot of time. I will probably do that off camera. Okay, so I'll just get the first one started. I'll do that off camera for the next episode. But now we've got 2 new coordinators. We've got Cliff Kingsbury and Brian Flores as our 2 coordinators. Maybe that'll help us. I don't know. But we do need to make some decisions on who we want at quarterback. Do we want to make this Mac Jones's team, or do we want to give Cam another shot? I might be able to trade Cam. I don't know if anybody would want him, but I might be able to trade Cam. On defense, we probably need to get another defensive tackle to help Christian Barmore. His hidden development was star instead of superstar. I probably want to get another outside linebacker, or maybe a middle linebacker to go along with Dante Hightower. I don't know if Dante Hightower is going to come back to us or not, so maybe we need to get 2 middle linebackers. And I definitely want to get another free safety, that's for sure. Why is Devin McCourty all the way down here? Is he hurt? Oh yeah, that's right, he got hurt. I forgot about that. Probably gonna have to get another strong safety as well. Maybe another corner too. I don't know. There's a couple things that we need to do in the off season. It depends on if we have enough money or not. That's for sure. But I will. Next time you see me, it will be the off season. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, and notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Remember, this series is only gonna run for the month of August. Until whenever the scouting update runs. So however far we get is however far we get. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.